We just talked about medical eligibility. So let's move on to something that I think is a little bit more confusing, and that's financial eligibility. And when I'm talking about financial eligibility, there are two categories. The first is income, and the second is resources. So income is the easier topic. Let's start with that. Financial eligibility income-wise for Medicaid. For skilled nursing program, and you'll see I'm talking about two things. Skilled nursing is one, and non-skilled nursing is the other, because there's different sets of rules for each. So skilled nursing, basically the income test standard is that you have to have less money than the cost of the nursing home. I mean, that's not, there are exceptions, etc., but just keep in mind, if you make $20,000 a month income and your nursing home bill is $15,000, you don't need Medicaid from an income perspective. Now, that's not commonly the case. Commonly, people may have under $5,000 or thereabouts in income, and the nursing home is $15,000. So they're looking at a $10,000 deficit. So yes, in that scenario, person meets the income test for Medicaid. How about non-skilled nursing? Non-skilled nursing involves, these are the primary programs. There's other programs, the PACE program, for example, but I want to talk about the key programs for Medicaid for non-skilled nursing. That is what we call the COPES program, Community Options Program Entry System. Anyway, COPES is what we call it. So COPES care is for people who aren't in the nursing home, but they are at assisted living, adult family home, or at their own home. Nobody wants to leave their own home and go to a nursing home. So the COPES program actually allows people to bring care into their own home, paid for by Medicaid, and receive care in their home. From a practical perspective, I have to let you know that care at home is one of the most problematic to implement. The reason for that, in large part, is that when Medicaid approves care, because you're otherwise eligible, they typically don't approve enough hours. And so it's really hard to get care in the home and make it work. It can be done. I'm just saying that it's not the easiest. Care in an assisted living is for somebody who is not quite so incapacitated. They just need some help. Care in an adult family home could be that same level of care, or heavy duty care, depending on the adult family home and their qualifications. Adult family homes are one of my favorite locations for people to receive care if they need higher level care, because it's a home type situation. And assuming that it's a highly skilled, good adult family home, it's a really good option for people that need care. Our state is pretty generous in what our income standard is for care at home, or under the, not at home, but in the adult family home or assisted living, or at home actually. It's $9,440. These standards are what everything you're hearing me say about numbers, if you're looking back at this later, is what you need to know is it is July of 2023. So all of these numbers that I'm talking about right now are standards in Washington State as of July 2023. So if you have $9,000 worth of income, you meet the income test for our COPES program. There's another program that Medicaid has that's non-skilled nursing, and that's called our Community First Choice, or CFC program. The income standards for that program are far lower. For care in home, in order to qualify income-wise for the CFC program, your income has to be $914 or less. For care in a facility-based care, assisted living or adult family home, the income limit is basically 3 times the $914, or $2,742. So those are the income tests for the Medicaid long-term care programs. When I'm saying income, keep in mind I'm talking about gross income. Gross income includes your Social Security. It includes any pensions that you receive. That is what we call income. Now, people often confuse their RMDs from an IRA and say that that's their income. We'll be talking about this, but an RMD, or required minimum distribution, that you get from a retirement account that is your account, your IRA, your 401k, that's actually not considered income, because those assets are considered resources and they are considered countable resources.